Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back for another morning trading in the market. Good to see you all. And looks like looks like a lot of the basic ones that have been moving as usual: the Nvidias, the Teslas, everything else. We'll talk about some of the stocks that we traded yesterday. We got a couple of new ones that came out of the blue, but so far it looks like we got a good morning so far of some good stocks to trade. In the meantime, what do we got going on this week? Like anything, it is hot here in New York. We got a big heat wave. I don't know where you are. Hopefully it's nice and cool, but you know what? Some stocks are probably going to get affected by it. I think there's a couple of news came out on certain ones. I want to share them with you and see what's going on. And there's some of them we're not doing too well on. We're going to talk about those too. Listen, we don't win every time. We lose sometimes. We'll talk about some of those losers as always, because those are the ones that you learn not to do again. So anyway, regarding about yesterday, a couple of nice little movers. NVIDIA is just an animal. I mean, this thing is just moving. It doesn't stop. I did a new video yesterday. I don't know if you guys watched the YouTube video or the Instagram, or if you follow us on social media. Posted a new video on level 4 a little bit more. I'm noticing a lot more of you are starting, if you're watching on social media right now, more and more of you are starting to realize, like, my God, I didn't know that there was a right of the chart and everything else. So please make sure you like and leave a comment. No matter, one person was telling me I'm not looking to be a day trader. I'm being just a good investor. For that person that's listening right now, I answered you back. I told you, listen, you could do this for swing trading, investing, options, everything doesn't matter. It just shows you where the smart money is, and that's what really matters there. So, but definitely check out that video I posted up. And remember, we got a lot more that are coming through. But regarding about NVIDIA, you could see a stock. It was one of them was NVIDIA and Tesla. I did it on those two stocks on level 4. So definitely check them out. But those stocks are really strong. I actually bought some more. I jumped into the NVDY yesterday. I bought some more on that stock. It's a dividend play. I think it pays, I don't know, 50% dividend. I think 60% dividend. It pays every month. So I jumped in some more of that. I don't know. NVIDIA is just, like I said, it's just an animal. I'm putting it back on the watch list. NVDA, and you got NVDL, you got NVDY, you got them all right here. NVDL is doing well, NVDY, and all of them are following suit. Also, Tesla making a nice little comeback too yesterday. That one I thought was probably the best stock in the morning that we traded. That thing just kept going up beautifully. And like anything, we don't trade the TSLL A. We'll trade the L because it's a little bit more within our range. I actually bought more of TSLY yesterday. I'm really loving these dividend plays. So, you can see right here, down here at the bottom, it was down to 750. It went down to about 780. That one paid, I don't know, I paid a pretty good dividend too. I think it was in the 60s, 70s, that it paid on that one too. So I like these. I like, listen, stocks are, when you trade a stock, you trade for growth. When you trade dividend stocks, you trade for, for equity, you trade for, for cash flow. So, we always try to be very diversified there. So those stocks did really well yesterday. A couple other ones also follow suit with them. SMCI was another one that's really doing phenomenal. And you know what? That was kind of a sleeper a little bit. But yesterday, I thought, for the last 2 days, it's really following suit with NVIDIA. So, we saw the stock take a big hit from 30. It's up almost 100% since May. It's getting close to those resistance levels back here in February. But SMCI, put this back on the watch list. What else we had? A couple of other ones. The really nice one was this one, the VWAV. I mean, that thing was just ridiculous yesterday. Just when we thought it was over, the party was over with that stock at 9:30 when it ran from $3.50 up to about $7. This thing was a middle of the day play. It ran. It did everything we taught you that I'm going to cover today, by the way. And for some of you, I am doing phase 3 today. You should have got an email on it. Remember, it's the last phases of all our courses where you're going to trade side by side with me, how to understand breakouts, not get caught in head fakes, follow trends. But this thing in the middle of the day was just absolutely fabulous. Went from 650 all to a whopping $12 a share. What a great runner. Are we going to trade it again today? No, I don't think so. But hopefully, we can find another one today. And one last one I want to bring up before we go through the watch list is the PFSA. That was also a very nice little cheap, little inexpensive stock. That one was a middle of the day runner, ran from 80 cents up to about $1.40. And then right around 3:30 when program trading kicks in, ran from $1.60 all the way to about $2. So another really good one. All right. So anyway, so that really does what happened yesterday. Let's talk about this morning. Let's see what's moving on. Now, remember, tomorrow we got the Fed. It's going to come out. They're not expecting anything coming out big from them, but we'll see what they say. Yeah, you never know. Maybe that meeting that Trump had with them at the new Fed Reserve building, maybe little Nook made it had a little push right there, but who knows? They're not really expecting anything from him anyway. But the big one that's moving up this morning, I want to keep an eye on SOAR. So this stock right here is moving up really nicely. Traded 27 million shares already in pre-market. Really, really nice stock. Some of you here early this morning that got in around 8 o'clock saw the stock on our watch list. Went from $1.80 to about $2.60. So that stock is moving absolutely great. Really nice moving stock right there. Cheap, inexpensive, nice trend. We also had this stock right here, but I don't know. I think there's a buyout. There's a buyout right here, 60 cents to $2. So I don't know what this is all about. I think it's a buyout, actually, from what I can see from here on the level 4. But we'll post the news up in a little bit. That's the biggest percentage gainer. This stock gapped up a lot this morning, and then now it's starting to trend down a little bit. I'm seeing orders starting to show up on the right. You can see it right here. Someone showed up right here, pushed it down. Then this buyer got filled. So the stock, I don't know. I think the stock is pretty much done. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm going to put this on the B list, SLRX, because you never know. Sometimes they'll come out of nowhere. This stock we've been watching the last couple of days. All right. SRPT got destroyed. We watched it yesterday. She actually had a really good move yesterday. $11 to about $12, and she gapped up about $18. That was a really, really good move. That was one that we were watching yesterday, but it didn't make a big move. But you know me, I always say I love bottom fishing. And who knows? If this holds up pretty strong right here, it might be pretty good. Let me go check on level 4. A little messy. It looks like you can see a lot of walls being built right here. There you go. A lot of buying going on around that price, around 18. So we'll keep an eye on that one too. That won't make the watch list. This stock is way too much money. Scratch that one. Very cheap, inexpensive stock right here, but you gapped up and came back down again. SGD. I'll put this on the B list. SGD. That one's not bad. What else we got here? SOFX. No, not interested in that one. Spread's too big. Not a really good trend. This one is just starting to move right now. Spread's ugly. Remember, we talked about that in phase 1. We always talk about SoFi. That was the other one I want to put on the list. Oh, SoFi. SOFI. So SoFi has just been a real nice mover. I was looking over here on level 4. You got some sellers right now. Buyer 45,000 just showed up right here. You can see it right there. Oh, he just canceled. It looks like he canceled. He's upticking, and it's getting right now to his 23. Then you got 24, and then you got 25. So SoFi is moving up really nicely. It just started right around $22. It's already at 24, making a 52-week high. SoFi, really nice moving stock. Really right up our alley. All right, we're down over 10%. We're going to scratch everything there. We know why this stock is down because of yesterday's big run-up. This stock, another big run-up, but it's on its way down. Another short squeeze. We know why that's down. All these stocks own a big percentage gainers and now showing up on the losers. SOAR we already know about. We already got that one on the watch list. I didn't really see anything else. There wasn't too much on New York. Nuvo's getting crushed, okay? So put Nuvo on the list. Something about their earnings came out and they were not expected. I guess, listen, the Wegovy, they do the Wegovy weight loss drug. A lot of people are using a Zepbound because of, it's Eli Lilly. So I don't know. They obviously, let's say, come out with something new. I thought they were coming out with something new, but I guess not. Maybe they shouldn't have kicked out Hims, right? I know that Hims got their drug pulled of their weight loss drug. And I know Nuvo was one of them. So they're the Wagovi. Who knows? Maybe they'll jump back into the game with them. That's the actual ETF on that stock right there. So you can always trade that one too. NVOX, a little bit cheaper, a little bit more of a big swing. Remember, it moves 2 times faster than the other one. All right. So any stocks I missed, I did not call out, cyber traders. Think that we got all of them so far. Remember, there's always going to be a new list that's going to come out once the market opens up. Some stocks get held up until the open, but this is what's been moving so far in pre-market. Pretty decent list. Now, remember, it is summertime. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too greedy. Make your days pay. That's it. Don't try to hit those home runs. Try not to worry about those big movers. As in, maybe this is the bottom on some of them. Yeah, it's gonna get a lot slower when it gets around August, but this is a great time to learn how to trade. We just posted a link for phase 3. So make sure you're in class with me because remember, there's no better time learning than now. And when September comes around, it's usually the best time to trade. All right. September, October, November. We got to get ready for that. Don't learn at the best times. Learn when it's most slowest times. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be back in 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, we will be back today. We have our podcast that's going on today. We got AJ Brown at 11 o'clock. Looking forward to having on him. And again, one of my long-term students. He's got a great educational program. He's a great mentor, great guru. We're going to have him back here. So don't forget, we have that's coming back up at 11. So we will broadcasting on YouTube. So we'll see you then. All right. See you in 15 minutes, everybody. Trade safe and don't get too crazy. All right. If I don't see you in 15 minutes, I'll see you in class.